Hello everyone. I am Anish Punamiya from Team RentIt. We help you to make or save money by renting out items on our platform. RentIt is a web application that allows you to rent out anything and everything from something as small as a screwdriver to something as big as a car. Before we dive into the details, let me tell you why renting is such a great and profitable idea. At first, you might think that renting out your own products would be risky, which is justified. However, there are a number of reasons which makes it a really exciting opportunity. Here is how. When you're renting things out, you'll be making money by leveraging assets you already have and not by working more hours. This can be a great fit if you have a tight schedule and limited extra time for more work. Whether you have a job and need something extra or you don't have a job and want to make money from home, this could be a great fit. By renting your stuff, you turn something not being used into an income producing asset. You can essentially offset the cost of buying an item when you make money renting it out. While it may not be a primary motivation for renting your stuff, you'll also be helping others save money since they won't have to buy the item for themselves. The simple idea for this project stuck to me when I first moved to the States and was setting up my own house. As a student, I didn't have a lot of money at my disposal and I needed a lot of tools to fix and set things up. I had no option but to buy a toolkit, and it's been 7 months since I used it again. Now that toolkit is just collecting dust and taking up my storage space. This made me think of how most of us are wasting money on buying things which we only need for a short span of time. What if there was some way in which we could just rent out items for some short duration and return them once the need is over? Therefore, RentIt was born, a portal which aims at helping people like you and me get everything and anything without burning a holes in our pocket. RentIt gives you a way to be the client and the customer at the same time by allowing you to rent items of need and by allowing you to earn money by renting out your own items. The following statistics will help you understand why renting is a better option over buying. The graph on the left shows the percentage increase in smartphone users amongst all age groups. As you can clearly see, our customer base is ever increasing, and thus the probability of renting out your products or searching for an item in your neighborhood is very high. The graph on the right shows shopping trends amongst users in the US. It validates our point that you can rent out almost anything and everything since over 60% of the population has a tendency to purchase these items and might find it better to rent or lend it out and thus save money. What you should know is that buying everything costs you a lot of money over time, and renting might just be the right solution for you. It would be intuitive to think that if renting of vehicles and apartments is such a common practice in today's world, then how productive would it be for you if it is extended for everyday household products as well? In a way, renting is definitely the new black. What you should do is to assess the benefits you would get from your idle sitting assets and give renting a shot. After all, it gives you a way to generate income or save money with absolutely minimal risk. Let me show you some of the advantages of using RentIt. It helps you save money. It generates additional income. There's going to be abundant renting options as customers would be able to find uh, multiple vendors on the site. The product would be secured as users do not need to worry about features like insurance and licenses, which would be managed by the platform itself. And everyone is a customer and a client as well, and both the parties benefits. Now, if I were in your place, some concerns would definitely cross my mind. Like, what if the client is not legitimate? What if the quality of the product received is not as good as it is shown? What about the damage to the product and who would be responsible? The security of the product and also the fake product or the fake people. But don't you worry, we got it all covered. For the user trust, the customers would be able to find multiple renting options for the product they need on the application, and every individual would have a rating based on his or her past transactions. The product quality would be ensured at the time of the transaction, and the overall cost, like the insurance and licenses, would be managed by the platform itself. For the missing or stolen products, the insurance for every product would handle all of these, and strict actions against people involved would be taken. For fake reviews, a very strict verification policy would be ensured, and thus it will help us gain more user trust. Now, to summarize, RentIt is a one-stop web portal which features like a search engine and user ratings for an enhanced and comfortable experience. What you need to do is really simple. Just open our application and get yourself registered. Start listing products and become a client. Search for items and become a customer. What you get is a whole lot of cheap options for a one-time use product and a huge customer base for you to rent out your dust gathering idle sitting products. You need it, you rent it. You don't need it, you rent it. Thank you for all your time, and we look forward to seeing you on Rent.